Welcome to read questions and answers for General Ham Radio Class License. If it is helpful or not, please let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know that you passed the test. I wish you good luck. This is Chapter 5. Subelement G5 Electrical Principles. Section G5A Reactance, Inductance, Capacitance, Impedance, Impedance Transformation, Resonance. Question G5A01. What happens when inductive and capacitive reactance are equal in a series LC circuit? Answer: resonance causes impedance to be very low. Question G5A02. What is reactance? Answer: opposition to the flow of alternating current caused by capacitance or inductance. Question G5A03. Which of the following is opposition to the flow of alternating current in an inductor? Answer: reactance. Question G5A04. Which of the following is opposition to the flow of alternating current in a capacitor? Answer: reactance. Question G5A05. How does an inductor react to AC? Answer: as the frequency of the applied AC increases, the reactance increases. Question G5A06. How does a capacitor react to AC? Answer: as the frequency of the applied AC increases, the reactance decreases. Question G5A07. What is the term for the inverse of impedance? Answer: admittance. Question G5A08. What is impedance? Answer: the ratio of voltage to current. Question G5A09. What unit is used to measure reactance? Answer: ohm. Question G5A10. Which of the following devices can be used for impedance matching at radio frequencies? Answer: all these choices are correct, which are a transformer, a P network, a length of transmission line. Question G5A11. What letter is used to represent reactance? Answer: X. Question G5A12. What occurs in an LC circuit at resonance? Answer: inductive reactance and capacitive reactance cancel. Section G5B. The decibel, current and voltage dividers, electrical power calculations, sine wave root mean square, RMS values, PEP calculations. Question G5B01. What decibel change represents a factor of 2 increase or decrease in power? Answer: approximately 3 decibels. Question G5B02. How does the total current relate to the individual currents in a circuit of parallel resistors? Answer: it equals the sum of the currents through each branch. Question G5B03. How many watts of electrical power are consumed if 400 volts DC is supplied to an 800 ohm load? Answer: 200 watts. Question G5B04. How many watts of electrical power are consumed by a 12-volt DC light bulb that draws 0.2 amperes? Answer: 2.4 watts. Question G5B05. How many watts are consumed when a current of 7 milliamperes flows through a 1250 ohm resistance? Answer: approximately 61 milliwatts. Question G5B06. What is the PEP produced by 200 volts peak-to-peak across a 50 ohm dummy load? Answer: 100 watts. Question G5B07. What value of an AC signal produces the same power dissipation in a resistor as a DC voltage of the same value? Answer: the RMS value. Question G5B08. What is the peak-to-peak voltage of a sine wave with an RMS voltage of 120 volts? Answer: 339.4 volts. Question G5B09. What is the RMS voltage of a sine wave with a value of 17 volts peak? Answer: 12 volts. Question G5B10. What percentage of power loss is equivalent to a loss of 1 decibel? Answer: 20.6%. Question G5B11. What is the ratio of PEP to average power for an unmodulated carrier? Answer: 1. Question G5B12. What is the RMS voltage across a 50 ohm dummy load dissipating 1200 watts? Answer: 245 volts. Question G5B13. What is the output PEP of an unmodulated carrier if the average power is 1060 watts? Answer: 1060 watts. Question G5B14. What is the output PEP of 500 volts peak-to-peak across a 50 ohm load? Answer: 625 watts. Section G5C. Resistors, capacitors, and inductors in series and parallel, transformers. Question G5C01. What caused a voltage to appear across the secondary winding of a transformer when an AC voltage source is connected across its primary winding? Answer: mutual inductance. Question G5C02. What is the output voltage if an input signal is applied to the secondary winding of 4-to-1 voltage step-down transformer instead of the primary winding? Answer: the input voltage is multiplied by 4. Question G5C03. What is the total resistance of a 10, a 20, and a 50 ohm resistor connected in parallel? Answer: 5.9 ohms. Question G5C04. What is the approximate total resistance of a 100 and a 200 ohm resistor in parallel? Answer: 67 ohms. Question G5C05. Why is the primary winding wire of a voltage step-up transformer usually a larger size than of the secondary winding? Answer: to accommodate the higher current of the primary. Question G5C06. What is the voltage output of a transformer with a 500 turn primary and a 1500 turn secondary when 120 volts AC is applied to the primary? Answer: 360 volts. Question G5C07. What transformer turns ratio matches an antenna's 600 ohm feed point impedance to a 50 ohm coaxial cable? Answer: 3.5 to 1. Question G5C08. What is the equivalent capacitance of two 5 nanofarad capacitors and one 750 picofarad capacitor connected in parallel? Answer: 10.750 nanofarads. Question G5C09. What is the capacitance of three 100 microfarad capacitors connected in series? Answer: 33.3 microfarads. Question G5C10. What is the inductance of three 100 millihenry inductors connected in parallel? Answer: 3.3 millihenries. Question G5C11. What is the inductance of a circuit with a 200 millihenry inductor connected in series with the 50 millihenry inductor? Answer: 70 millihenries. Question G5C12. What is the capacitance of a 20 microfarad capacitor connected in series with a 50 microfarad capacitor? Answer: 14.3 microfarads. Question G5C13. Which of the following components should be added to a capacitor to increase the capacitance? Answer: a capacitor in parallel. Question G5C14. Which of the following components should be added to an inductor to increase the inductance? Answer: an inductor in series. This is the end of Chapter 5 of Read Questions and Answers for General Ham Radio Class License. Please follow me for chapter number 6.